My name is Roy Lee. They used to call me Sweet Pea. Straight out of Watson, Compton, baby.
Roy was a big physical receiver. If he caught the ball, you better be ready to get on your horse because he could run with the ball too.
He ran a post pattern on me and he got inside, and that wasn't good.
One year he took the Baltimore Colts to the Super Bowl.
Can't be a better feeling than winning that Super Bowl.
Tom Landry was a defensive innovator. You know, our game plan normally was to stop the run first, except when we played the Redskins. You know, Roy Jefferson and Charlie Taylor. That was our number one objective, was to stop those guys.
If you look at his numbers and the yardage that he got, catching a smaller amount of passes because they didn't throw the ball that much, it's got to be impressive to anybody.
Roy definitely has numbers that he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Roy's not in the Hall of Fame because he spoke out, man. He stood for something.
Before the 1970 Baltimore Colts could become world champions, they would first have to overcome the shocking defeat the '68 Colts had suffered in Super Bowl III.
Super Bowl III was an obvious turning point in the history of the National Football League. We were about to be validated as the greatest team in the history of the National Football League. We were 15-1 going into the Super Bowl. I swear, I don't think we were complacent.
Intercepted. This game is over. The New York Jets are the world champions in a stunning upset. They have beaten the Colts handily here today.
Coach Don Shula's team had been handed the most stunning loss in Super Bowl history.
It was humiliation, to be kind.
After the game, the team gathered at the Miami estate of Colts owner Carroll Rosenblum.
It was well known that Carroll was upset, and who are you going to get upset with? The head coach.
And he stood right next to Don Shula, and he said, "Now, men, I'm not in this business to be humiliated and embarrassed. I've already fired one coach who won 2 world championships for me, and that I'm interested in one thing. I'm interested in dominance and the world championship. Are there any questions?"
In 1969, Don Shula and the Colts would be under the microscope all season. By the end of 1969, communication between Shula and Rosenblum was virtually non-existent. After waiting more than a month, Rosenblum selected longtime staff assistant Don McCafferty to be the Colts' new head coach.
And the Colts' new matched set of wide receivers, Roy Jefferson and Eddie Hinton. Together, they churned up more than 1,500 yards of spectacular offense.
Earl Morrill, the quarterback, at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. He looks for Mackey. He's running. He has nobody to throw to. He loops it back to Jefferson. And Jefferson made the catch in the end zone for the touchdown. Roy Jefferson.
Nobody was happy about the Baltimore Colts coming to the AFC. And I remember going back to my teammates saying, "You know what, we better buckle it up. I think these guys are coming after us. I think they would like to humiliate us."
A week later, the Colts struggled against another former AFL franchise, the Boston Patriots. In the fourth quarter, a familiar face came to their rescue.
We were ahead 7-6. Unitas was now in the game, and we were trying to run the clock out. "Whatever you do, John," McCafferty said, "don't throw the ball."
Unitas takes the snap. The handoff, fake handoff to Maitland. Pass downfield to Roy Jefferson. He goes it to 30 to 25. He's going in. And the Colts broke it open quickly with a 55-yard scoring play.
The other Colt quarterback crossed up everyone in Harvard Stadium with a late pass to Roy Jefferson, which salted away a narrow victory, 14-6.
And in the end, it was Johnny Unitas who came in and doused the Patriots' flame on a 55-yard pass to number 87, Roy Jefferson, to make the final score Colts 14, Patriots 6.
In Houston, Unitas came from behind twice with touchdown passes to Roy Jefferson.
The following week in the Houston Astrodome, the same combination, Unitas to Jefferson accounted for 2 more touchdowns.
Roy Jefferson, number 87, gave the Colts an early 2-touchdown lead over the Oilers.
Unitas takes the snap, goes back to throw, looks downfield, sets, fires long, into the end zone, it's complete! Complete for the touchdown to Roy Jefferson!
The last coming with only 46 seconds to play as the Colts sneak past the Oilers 24-20.
But in the end, it was old reliable John Unitas who drove the Colts 80 yards and hit 5 consecutive passes, including the game winner to Roy Jefferson with only 46 seconds left. For the 3rd time in 4 games, John Unitas had pulled a doubtful decision into the win column for the Colts, and each time a receiver named Roy Jefferson had played the key role.
There was a whole different football team, an entirely different way of doing things. We were decimated. We lost our entire starting backfield. We lost Tom Maddie, our best football player on offense, the very first quarter of the very first game. We lose our fullback, Jerry Hill. Our quarterbacks are both nicked, Unitas and Morrill, but we had these weapons. We had Eddie Hinton and Roy Jefferson at wide receiver, both of them great athletes. That's when you started seeing a lot of trickery. That's when you started seeing gadgets. The main job of an offensive play caller is to get the football in the hands of your best players maximum number of times.
We really had changed our whole approach at that point because now we had some real speed on the outside and some size, and our offense got better, but we were a throwing offense.
So were Joe Namath's New York Jets, who the Colts would face for the first time since their devastating defeat in Super Bowl III.
Everybody knew what was going to happen on the team. I imagine they knew it too. We're going to kick their ass.
Goes back to throw on 1st down, and it's batted down by Bubba Smith, and then intercepted by Jerry Logan going into the end zone for a touchdown.
I could beat the Jets 1,000 times by 100 points. It would never make up for that lost Super Bowl. But this being the first game, coming to play the Jets, I just wanted to kill them.
Namath back to throw again. Intercepted by Bob Grant down the sideline to the 10, the 5, and he's going in for a touchdown.
Unitas is one of the best play callers in football. And in the first half of the season, innovative coach Don McCafferty always seemed to have a tricky new wrinkle ready for Unitas to call at the moment least expected. To open the second half of the season, McCafferty had prepared for the Green Bay Packers and another national television audience a few of the trickiest wrinkles of all.
Unitas threw 2 touchdown passes as the Colts fought back.
In Buffalo's War Memorial Stadium in the season's 13th week, John Unitas led the Colts across the tundra toward Miami. When Ted Hendricks blocked a punt and recovered it for a touchdown, the Colts' victory was assured, and with it, an 11-2-1 record. With a pair of receivers like Hinton and Jefferson and a pair of passers like Morrill and Unitas, the Colts rapidly became the highest-scoring team in their conference and the best prepared for the playoffs. In the first playoff game against the Bengals, they had little trouble and won 17-0. For the first time in the game, the Colt offense seized the initiative. Twice in the fourth period, Morrill moved Baltimore into scoring positions.
lead.
All the money, all the glory, and all that counts in pro football rode on the right foot of rookie Jim O'Brien.